Okay. Have you ever done harm to somebody? Have you ever hurt their feelings really badly? Whether you meant it or not. So often, I didn't mean it. Maybe I meant to rile somebody a little bit. Maybe I meant to shake things up. Maybe I meant to have a stimulating conversation. But I generally don't mean to hurt people's feelings. That doesn't mean I don't always. That doesn't mean I don't sometimes really want to get back at somebody or hurt them for some perceived injury. I do. I'm human, just like you. And of course, no matter how much we try not to admit it, we all have those petty feelings and those hateful attitudes. We all do. And so, if you've never had a hateful attitude toward anybody, please turn this off because you are my hero and there's nothing to see here. Just kidding. If you've been a jerk like I have, then you know that you sometimes just want to move past it without necessarily apologizing the way you should have. And even when you apologize, you wish they could just forget it and judge you on who you are today and how you are behaving today. But life isn't that simple. If you look back to people who've hurt you, you're not doing that to them. Some of them you're still keeping at arm's length or even further. Like not even a 10-foot pole could unite you two on either end. So tell me, you understand that someone who bullied you, who hurt your feelings, who disrespected you is not going to be your favorite person, and you are not going to be easily reunited with them, and you are not going to remember them kindly, and you are not going to wish to be the best of Facebook friends with most of those people. So I was thinking, what would really... Hold on. You don't need to know. I'm traveling through a couple of different towns and on my way to a new one that I haven't visited in a very long time. And so you didn't need to know that I was checking my nose. But now you know. Anyway, here's a thought that flashed in my head. If I make it big, I don't want this one person saying, oh yeah, I know her. She's so talented. I am impressed. She used to work for me. This former employer told me I needed a makeover. He hurt me badly because I was actually trying hard to look better because he said I represent the school. And so I was trying really hard. And I didn't have good talent for dressing. I still don't. I have decided to go as simple and as basic as possible to avoid dressing in a way that would be embarrassing. And so I try. But today I think I still managed the embarrassing. I wore a gray shirt with like a speckled gray set of socks that totally don't match the smooth gray in the shirt at all. The shirt is kind of a tan gray and the socks are kind of a bullet gray. It's a mess. I messed up my outfit. But the point is, when I get down to it, his comments were right and they were true. I didn't have my mind on straight. I wasn't organizing my thoughts well. I didn't have myself together. And I was an embarrassment. Even though he didn't say it in that way, I'm sure that's what he meant, and I understood it in that way. And I'm not wrong about that. He was embarrassed by the way I looked and the way I was carrying myself. And it made sense. Now that I look back, it makes sense. And even though he was right, And even though since then I've come a long way because of his comments, because of his criticism, I don't want him saying, oh yeah, she's brilliant. You know, she used to work for me. I don't. I don't want him taking credit for one single thing. And that shows just how petty I am. Because he deserves the credit for me having made a decision to change the way I appear to people. For me having made a decision that it was time to start paying better attention to fashion, paying better attention to my physical appearance and my grooming. Taking the time to put some cream on my feet and rub it thoroughly and get the pedi file. And he never saw my feet. No, he never did. And there would be no reason for him to. But I know that they're in better shape than they've ever been. Though they still need a pedicure, if you guys who get pedicures were judging. But I'm now basic Walmart customer slovenly rather than, oh my God, what happened to her slovenly. So I've upgraded a lot. I could be seen at, just about any ordinary job and I'd be okay. But I had a long way to go. It was a really unpleasant start. And so, though at that moment when I thought of that comment, I thought, I really don't want him taking credit, and I don't want him saying she used to work for me. Yeah, I've read her stuff, she's brilliant, or I've seen her videos. Actually, I do. I'd like to thank him. I'm not going to call you out by name, because anyone who likes me and feels loyalty toward me might actually find you a non-friend. But thank you for being a friend when I needed them. Faithful are the blows of a friend, but an enemy's kisses are multiplied. You told me a truth that I needed to hear, and I appreciate it. And it made a difference in my life. A difference that probably wouldn't have been made if it had been done in a less confrontational manner. You've always been classy, and you've always been the kind of person who could be called well-mannered. And I've learned a lot from you, from watching you, and from thinking about you. But to this day, I have also learned that though manners and class are important, I'd rather be known for my kindness and overabundance of kindness. So while I do try to tell the truth in love, I do try not to tell the truth the way I used to. Because my way of talking used to be a lot more like that. And I don't want to cause pain. You didn't mean to cause pain, I know that. And you were trying to do something right and improve one of your employees. And I appreciate that about you. So guys, take the time to be grateful for those people in your life who have done something that hurt. Take the time to thank them within your heart if you can't meet them in person and tell them so. And if you can, think about how you could honor them better for the contribution they made in your life. Because whether you liked it or not, it was a contribution that made a difference in you and probably improved you. The meanest, nastiest situations you've been in have probably done the most to change you and improve you as a human being. So today's my gratefulness day. Grateful for the people that I thought of as bullies and the people who I thought of as insulting. because they made a difference in my life. And every single one of them spurred me onward to something more than I was before I met them. All right, guys. God bless you. Oh, a quick chatty ending to tell you how I'm doing. I'm back on keto full time. It actually turned out to be the healthiest option for me at the moment. I'm getting some medical appointments out of the way because I'm still in that wonderful hemorrhaging stage of perimenopause. And they say perimenopause could last for 10 years, so I do not want to spend 10 years hemorrhaging. I'd like to deal with this. And I am still on my mental health medication. And I'm still having the time of my life with my amazing, adventurous, wonderful little ones who fill my house and my heart with joy. I still live with my awesome mother-in-law and my husband. And I honestly can say that this is one of the best times of my life and one of the most challenging because we're in an enclosed space together. We can't escape each other very easily because COVID is going on around us. And we're trying not to go out too much in public to risk, the health of the kids and my mother-in-law. But we're learning so much about how iron sharpens iron and how a kind answer turns away wrath and how just choosing to make every moment an adventure can do so much. We built a park in the backyard. We didn't do it from scratch, guys. We took an old Amish play park and we lowered it a little and set it up in the backyard for the kids. We're just having adventures and teaching the kids that COVID is not the enemy. COVID is an experience we're going through together. And there are adventures all the way through. So I hope you're having a great day. I hope God is blessing you with the chance to expand your horizons and see something new, because that is what's going on around you. And if you can become aware of it, you're going to have the most amazing time. I love you guys. God bless you.